Patriots, first and foremost, let me say that there's a mouthy little fruitcake out there trying to make fun of my measures of staying anonymous. Let me say to the aforementioned fruitcake known as PDCP, who also stars on this channel, that you best watch your mouth, boy. You have no idea of the burden I carry knowing the truth about everything. We may be on the same channel, but I have no issue silencing you permanently. Moving on. What are we being threatened by today, you ask? We are being threatened by the gigantic square landmass occupying a large portion of our great country. A land so vile and filled with dark secrets that we must explore what it is, who runs it, and what must be done. And that, Patriots, leads to today's problem. Yeehaw! That's right. I'm not referring to Colorado, that land of Subarus and skis. I'm referring to Wyoming, that supposed state that we all know doesn't exist. Therefore, the remainder of this video, I will refer to it as the Wyoming Territory. As we all know, only a few government agents live there, hiding their nefarious secret. And for this episode, I conferred with the renowned Wyomingologist Dr. H. Jones of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, who is in fact the leading expert of the lack of existence for the territory of Wyoming. And boy, did he have some things to share with me. That any belief you have in it existing will be dismissed after this episode. Why would a state that is 97,914 square miles only have 585,000 people, you ask? Because there aren't that many there. There are only a few scattered settlements containing the keys to one of the darkest secrets ever, and it's happening in plain sight. And that is the secret that I, along with Dr. H. Jones of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, have unearthed and will be presenting to you here today. Recently, it was announced that Mr. Windows himself, Bill Gates, was teaming up with the supposed town of Kemmerer, Wyoming, to build the world's first natrium reactor. That reactor is a threat to our existence. Natrium, as we know it, is highly volatile. It is a substance that fuels the worst in all of us. It is a substance that there is so much of nowadays, especially on the internet, that it becomes insufferable. And that aspect of this experimental element, natrium, is what they're hoping to get us with. Mr. Gates is planning on using this reactor to harvest so much natrium that everyone in the world gets some of it and makes them rage, turning us all into whining, crying, uncontrollable sissies who can't take any sort of criticism or differing opinions, and that must be stopped, and we need a solution. The solution, you ask? We open our goddamn eyes for once and stop acting like mindless sleeping sheep. We band together, hold hands, and we harvest the tears we shed for our country first, using something that is completely different, and the complete opposite of natrium, sodium. That's right, Mr. Gates. I got you dead to rights on this one, and we're gonna spread our sodium on the lands, making it completely uninhabitable for this experimental bullshit reactor. And for that, we need a product. The product today to help us carry out our mission is the Cow Drone. It is some of the most advanced tech that I have ever had the pleasure of creating from scratch, component by component, bloody finger by bloody finger. This product will be selling for the price of 15,253.83 Dogecoin, and it is state of the art. It will allow for us to spread our sodium across the entire territory of Wyoming, salting the land. And if you will, making it impossible for little Billy Gates to make his natrium reactor. Because, Patriots, if you don't buy the product, then this is the end for us. The natrium will flow, and many butts will be hurt. Act now, or prepare to be put on your knees and get cucked by little Billy Gates. Do you alpha men out there want to be cucked by little Billy Gates? I don't think so. Every episode, we feature a threat and your way to neutralize it. This one is pretty bad. Our beloved country cannot withstand it anymore. If we all get filled with natrium, we're doomed. So it is our duty to act, to cry the tears for our country and our lands, and load those cow drones up with all of the sodium you can to make sure that the territory of Wyoming is uninhabitable for the next 1,000 years. Do your duty. Answer the call and expose yourself. Until next time, Patriots.
Eternal. gonna lose my mind. I hope it's real. This life comes around.